Welcome back to episode 4 of my journey from sim to soil. Today we're diving deeper into how virtual farming is helping me prepare for the real deal. In the last episode we bought our first chicken coop that we're gonna prepare today, and in field number 5 we planted some wheat. Oh, sorry, not wheat, so we planted some grass. At field number 4, we planted some grass also. And then we busy planting canola at field number 3. As you can see here, we have a worker working field number 3 for us. And then in the last episode we also did the bales. We packed them next to the parser. I'll quickly show you now. As you can see there in the corner next to the parser, we already packed our bales. And then we also gonna take the water tanker to start up the greenhouse also today with the chicken coop. And then we also thinking of doing some few contracts to bring in some capital, as we are a little bit low and we need to buy a few equipment today to be able to mow the grass and be able to bale this grass also. So let's quickly dive in and check where we can get started. Okay, so let's quickly run down to field number 2 to go look what we have done in the last episode, and so we can prepare ourselves for our next planting session there. So that we will be doing also in today's episode. You can see this worker is working at a nice speed, so let's quickly run. As you see, the field has already been cultivated. We prepared it already for wheat, as we are going to harvest some wheat in the next season, or not harvest, sorry, plant some seed in the next season. As you can see that we are preparing for wrong button. Need to quickly go back and then down. Okay, so you see in September it's planting season for wheat, so we're gonna plant some wheat there in September. So that's the plan for field number 2, so that we can harvest some wheat there for selling and also having some wheat for the chicken coops. We're gonna just quickly wait for our worker to finish field number 3 so that we can start by doing the rest of our stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly also jump into the shop and see what deals they have, what second hand equipment they have. Then if they have something nice, we're gonna buy it. So let's quickly jump into the shop. Okay, so I see they have a nice windrower on special today, a second hand one for only $7,192. So I definitely believe we're gonna get this one, as it's on special, and it will definitely help us with the grass. So we're gonna definitely buy this one. And then after this we're gonna quickly check for mowers in the shop to be able to mow the grass fields. Okay, so we at the mowers, and I see we have 2 mowers that's on not a bad price. The one is 13,500, the one is 14,000, and I believe we're gonna go with the one for 14,000, as it is a little bit wider, and also only for $500. It's not a bad deal, rather a bit bigger than too small. So yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Let's buy it, and then we're gonna need to go to the shop and go quickly pick up our new equipment. So we're gonna take some of the big horse to go pick it up, and then I will quickly do a time lapse of this while we go to get our equipment, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'll see you when I'm back with all our equipment. So we're finally back with the new equipment from the shops. Let's just park here, unhook it, and jump out so we can take a look at them. This is our new mower. It looks a little bit smaller than I thought. And our new windrower that we're gonna use to take our grass on one heap, and then we're gonna use this baler with those two items. So let's quickly check on field number 3 and how far the worker is. Okay, so our worker is finally done with the field number 3, planting the canola. So we're gonna quickly go around, pick up our trailer to load the wheat out of the silos, and then we're gonna go down to the chickens to give them some wheat to eat. And then after we dropped the wheat, we're gonna buy some chicks and see how many we're gonna quickly get, and then I will see you guys at the chicken coop. Okay, so we here at the silos, we're gonna quickly drop in some wheat for the chickens. I want to get some about 4,000 pounds of wheat, and then let's quickly dump in some wheat here. Okay, oh. Okay, now let's quickly dump back in the wheat, and about 4,000 liters of wheat. Almost there. Okay, that will be enough. Okay, so I'm going down to the chicken coops. I will see you there. So the plan here at this area is to put another chicken coop later on when we have enough money. But yeah, we're gonna quickly reverse this trailer next to the chicken coop, and then we're also gonna paint this area with gravel so that it has a driveway and we can easily see where we're gonna go, and so it looks more inviting also for us to be in this area. And we need to do it in a way that it actually looks like a farm, so it doesn't look like people just dump stuff anyway. So that's the plan for us, and we will definitely do that in the next episode. Okay, let's quickly jump out and take a look at the coop, and then we're gonna quickly somewhere buy our first chicks. As you can see, the food is in. I think we're gonna go with the 0-month-olds, so that they are a bit cheaper, and let's buy 10 of them. as I think it's gonna be our best option now, money wise. Yeah, let's 10 of them, and we're gonna buy one hen, so that on a later stage when they big enough they will be able to start laying out their first eggs. It's not a bad price for a hen. Okay, so you can see the small babies here. They actually look very cute, but they look a little bit like doves, but I know it's not doves. So yeah, so hopefully they will produce enough for us to actually make a profit from them. So let's see what they are holding up for us at the later stage when they adults. So we're gonna quickly go and hook our water can, water tanker, and we're gonna go down to the river to get some water for our greenhouse, and then we're gonna start setting up the greenhouse also. So I'm gonna quickly go and park the trailer again. I think we're gonna summer park it here at the bottom of this tree, and then we're gonna, no wait, let's see if it's a better place to park it. Let's go pause here. Yeah, I think we're gonna summer park it inside its shade, as we're not gonna use it further today. So let's quickly park it here and reverse it in. Let's test the reversing skills and a little bit yeah, whoa, no, okay, let's go forward and try again. Okay, straight. How's that? Okay, so I'm gonna unhook it and quickly go hook the water tanker. As you guys went at the water tanker, and then we're gonna quickly go down to the river and pick up our water. Okay, let's hook this tanker, and then we're gonna somewhere go down here onto the road. Then you guys will see why I said I'm gonna paint there, because now I'm only gonna drive over the grass the whole time and it doesn't look professional. So we're gonna paint this area a nice driveway here onto the road and to the chicken coop. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly make a time lapse of me going down to the river to get some water for our greenhouse. Okay, so as you guys can see, our greenhouse is put in a way that we need to park at the back for refilling the water. So let's quickly refill it, and then this area also gonna start painting in the next episode, and then we're gonna see what we can do here to make it look more professional also. So let's jump out, and then we're gonna quickly go inside the greenhouse to see what we can do here. Now we can activate them. I'm definitely gonna store all the products to be able to sell them manually to receive more profit out of it, so that we can start building at least a profit on the farm, because at this moment we're running low, but the contracts is gonna definitely help us to be able to get our money back. So you can see our mushrooms are here, and yeah, let's quickly close the door and continue to the house so we can take a nap for September, and then we're gonna start by doing contracts in September. We're quickly gonna take a power nap, and I'll see you now. Yeah, what a power nap. Okay, morning grandfather, hope you're well. Okay, let's see this beautiful sunrise. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, let's quickly run to the cattle to see how they are doing today and go take a look at the fields. It looks like they still have some food left and water, so let's jump over and check on the cattle. The health is going up and also the production is going up. Sorry, I wanted to say reproduction is going up. Just look how magnificent these cows look. So hopefully in the next episode we will see that the reproduction rate is higher. So yeah, let's jump over and look at the fields. They're still growing, looking good. Field number 4 is also growing and looking good. We need to make a plan to get some fertilizer on them. And then field number 3 also looking good, but I see we have a little bit of weeds that we need to sort out also. So that's gonna be a major plan that we need to sort out. And then field number 2 we still need to plant now because of it's now September, so we're gonna plant some wheat there. I'm just gonna quickly take this big horse to refill its fuel. I see it's already almost full, but we're gonna top it up somewhere, and then we're gonna probably take the John Deere to do the seeding. So let's quickly see if we can refill here. Okay, it looks like we don't have any diesel inside our tanker, so that's a little bit of a problem. Let me quickly see if I can top it up. Okay, that's gonna be too much. Let's just do about 200 liters of diesel. Okay, let's try again. Okay, let's top it up. Okay, so we have a full tank of diesel. Let's go take this around and then we will go get the John Deere. Okay, so I'm just quickly check for parking, where to park this big horse, and I think I'm just gonna park it here next to the John Deere. Then we're gonna take the John Deere to the cow pasture. Then we're gonna just offload the water tanker there. Then we're gonna come load the seeder for the field at the bottom, the field number 2. Then we're gonna put in a worker there so that the worker can see the field for us, so that we can do a few contracts, or one contract first, and then we're gonna check some other contracts to be able to bring in some capital. So let's drop the water tanker just here. Almost ran it over. So let's quickly go hook the seeder. Okay, just a little bit back, a little bit more. Okay, let's hook it. Then we just need to turn around here and not hit our other equipment, and choose the wheat seeds. Okay, looks like we passed it, but okay, I will meet you guys at the bottom. Okay, so we're finally here. We're gonna just pull in here. Then we're gonna put in our worker to start this field for us so that we can go do our first contract, but we will also take a look at that contract, what we're gonna do first, and then we can decide from there. Okay, let's quickly see what we have here. I don't want to really do the other contracts, the cultivating or the deadwood or the fertilization now, so I think we're gonna do the mowing. I'm not sure if we're gonna use our own equipment. I think we're gonna use the equipment because our baler, not our baler, our cutter is actually a very small cutter, and I think that one is bigger if I'm correct, but we will go see at the shop. So yeah, I will meet you guys back at the shop. Okay, that actually looks like we have a very nice big tractor with a very big grass cutter, but it's a very beautiful tractor. I actually think I'm gonna enjoy this one. So here's the cutter. It's actually nice and its weight. So let's jump in and hook the first started. Then we're gonna quickly hook our grass cutter and put on the weight. Then we're gonna go around and move to the field. I will check the field number now, but I see it's just here by the shop, so that helps a lot. So we're gonna reverse and, well, not reverse and go around and hook our weight, and then we moving to the field. Okay, let's just hook it and then we can go to the field. So my plan with the farm is at the moment is to do as much contracts as possible to make more income without taking any loans, so that we prepare ourselves to work for what we want and not how can you say it, not work with somebody else's money. So let's go down here. The field is just here in front of us, so we're gonna mow this field, and while we mow the field I will make a time lapse of it so it goes down faster, so you guys don't need to worry about watching the whole mowing of the field. So we're gonna put on some guidelines, and then this will help us also to cut a bit straighter, a bit better. So yeah, let's start cutting this field, and I hope you guys enjoy this time lapse of me working. Okay, so we're finally done with this field, and I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. So we're gonna take back the mower and tractor to the shop, and then we're gonna check at other contracts to do to bring in some capital also. And after that, we're gonna go back to the farm to see what we can do further there. So yeah, in real life, setting up a cattle farm requires planning, choosing the right breeds, and learning about feed management. Practicing these steps here is in the game gives me a head start to owning a real farm. So yeah, we're back at the shop. We're gonna quickly give back the equipment we leased, and then we're gonna take a look at the new contracts. So let's jump back into the shop. So I think of doing the fertilization contracts and some leasing the same tractor. I hoped to use the same tractor on my field, but I don't think they allow me using the equipment for my own personal use. So yeah, let's lease it. And accept the other two contracts also. So the one field is bigger, the other two is smaller fields, but yeah, let's quickly lease them. I see it's actually a very small tractor. I actually think it's very cute, and our spreader there. So yeah, let's quickly buy some fertilizer to use. Some on the first bag. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in, hook up the spreader, and load some seeds. Then I'll meet you guys after I've done this job. Okay, so we're finally back from doing the fertilization contracts. I see this work has finished here. So yeah, we will say that the fertilization contracts is not worth it. So let's take this John Deere with the seeder up to the top, and then we're gonna go make a turn there by the greenhouse so that we can take a look at how far we are so far with the greenhouse and how it's looking. But yeah, I would say fertilization contracts is not worth the trouble, money and effort, as I lost actually a little bit but gain a bit, but it's definitely not worth the effort. So yeah, let's run around here and run to the greenhouse, and then we can just take a look at how the production is going. And no pallets yet. Let's open the door. Not close, open. Okay, never mind. So we have had a little bit of production, but I want to thank you all for watching, and I want to say, if anybody of you ever dreamed of starting a farm or have one, I'd love to hear from you and any advice in this farming simulator setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and have a blessed day and look after yourself. Thank you so much.